anyone can go through. It's SRG versus ONIC for this third series of the day. And we've got Mirko and Trex ready to call the action. Fellas?
Thank you so much, guys. We're jumping into the land of dawn. My name's Trex, and this is Mirko. We're going to be doing the live action on this game. We got two titans ahead of us, Mirko. It's ONIC up against SRG in a tournament life match. Someone's going home. Someone's moving on to the knockout stage. That wants to play quickly around the map. You have someone that's going to have a huge power spike on this Paquito around level 3, level 4. It's unprecedented, but a lot of damage on a loopy up on the top side.
Doesn't even pop the consecration. He didn't expect that from the Master Assassin, Cram. Big pick up at the start of the game. Frigid Glacier now on Cram, but there's no follow-up. Cram able to walk up, and now it's going to be ONIC zone away from the neutral objective. Kai trying to go for the retry on his own purple buff. It's going to be free neutral objective again. Uni won't even retry it.
The way he's playing on the opposite side of the river.
Whoa! Great way the Dragon finds him into the knockout strike of Uni. Wrath of the Dryads responded over. Sounds walking up as well, but now it's going to be Keyboy, innovative at all. Caught, oh my god! Frigid Glacier comes around to peel Yums with the G-Kuno and the flicker. Sounds caught in the bad spot, doesn't have the flicker. Cram with the swings of the battle axe. Uni! A triple kill against ONIC.
This is huge for Uni. It's 4-0 right now. Add a purple buff on top of that. It packs a punch. Insane damage in the early game.
I mean, what is he packing in those gloves to be able to hit like that?
They're weighted gloves, man. They're weighted gloves.
Someone's got to check in, bro. Away the Dragon. Technically, they got an MMA advantage right now. Cho and Paquito, bro. With the
Keyboy and Sans hanging out in these bushes, that's kind of what they're looking for, but Sans gets found out.
Yep, on the Aurora is going to get completely taken out by Cram now as Lutpi gets away just a bit from that Lantern Flare. Almost fully stacked up. Keyboy waited in the bush for a bit too long, now gets thrown back. Way the Dragon into Uni again! Oh, this combo is just deadly.
Sadly, I gotta say, wait a second, more action at the purple buff.
Retry from Kai, the 4 blades as well, but SRG got away just in time.
Now. And if those two, Keyboy and Sans, would have been in a slightly different bush, more on their side of the river, to where Keyboy was in the mid bush, Sans in the bottom, everything would have been better. But instead, they take the aggressive route, not only in fights, but in positions on the map.
Way the Dragon into Uni, walking up. Oh, he walks away from the Wrath of the Dryad. Leaves him for the rest of the team, just in case ONIC, a Belleric, just feels a bit off.
Yeah, Belleric has to kind of search for it, and that means Sans has to constantly be there. And a big kick.
Sanso has a passive there. Frigid Glacier popped in as well. It's Cram's gonna be frozen on their turret, but man, perfectly timed knockout again. Uni in a bag. It's gonna be innocent with a pickup as well as Lutpi is gonna be slammed down to the ground. Another pickup for Innocent, a double. It's 10-1.
This is uncalled for at this point. The subbed in jungler, 5-0-4. This is his second game in MSC, and he is dominating the playing field. It's a mindset, right?
Where did
in the meta currently, when you fall behind like this. So it's going to be a while, if ever, that ONIC can really come online and re-engage these fights. They're going to have to let SRG come to them and look for the counterattack.
Yep. Kai can only just retry the purple buff. That means it's going to be free neutral objective unless ONIC get a pickup, but it's going to be SRG with a move. Sounds of the flicker out already. Yums! G-Kuno with the flicker in the way. The Dragon straight up with the Stormy Sky Piercer. Big Purify coming down now as Kelrock is able to get the Blazing Duet down into the back line as well. Stormy melted down by the god in the gold lane. Kai with those blades picked up now as SRG are still able to get a 2-for-2 trade. That's painful. Kelra able to spot Yums in that bush.
4.8k gold.
This is going to be big right now. Yums going to go for the cut right now as Kelrup is going to get caught as well. Blazing Duet popped in. Oh! A kick, but it's going to get canceled. Now Stormy dives in, picks up the kill with the Sky Piercer and the Lantern Flare. Kyrie with the blades. Uni jump in, and again, the Purify out for Lutpi. But Kelrup has finally been taken out.
It's exactly what SRG needs. They're finding these quick moments that they know that as long as we get one more hero, we can go for this big objective. We won't have them harassing us, and Kelra was the big problem in the last...
Crimson beaconing forward, and it just looks awkward. But that's where you find, you know, the benefits of having this crazy aggressive style on your mid lane on Stormy. When it works amazing. That shot into Kelra. This is such a good turret to take as well, man. It's gonna be the far lane up there. Wait the dragon onto Little P Frigid Glacier, able to lock him down just for a bit as Yums is able to flicker out of it. Frozen Innocent, no Purify burnt out. Lord gonna be dealt with as well. And SRG are happy with just the base turret on the far lane. Well, they're on the way to their full items, right? We're gonna get to a point where it won't really matter. That, oh, hold on, Little P takes a big beating. Doesn't use the Purify though, this is a pure 50-50. Now onto it. Kyrie doesn't get it. It's going to be Uni and Innocent, I believe.
Close play. Look at Yums right now.
Cram as well in the back. Jikundo now the way to Dragon, but it goes into a different angle. In the back to Mikael with a crown as well. He's going to be on top spot right now. Makai is into the fight. Now he goes for the damage. It's Oni picks up that godlike as he takes Kelra down. Both gold laners out of the fight. This SRG are going to go for the commitment here. They see the Ling. It's insta-commit. No way for ONIC to respond to this. They still want to try, though. Look, P caught again. It's going to be the taunt landing, but the Shun boost right there. Uni with the red tree. Keeps it clean. Sounds to the background, waiting for a Frigid Glacier. Plays down as the passive. Going to be procced in the sky. Jumps in on Innocent. Picks up the blades. Picks it up. Waiting to try and appeal again. It's that's going to be Kyrie with the blades. Over and over again. It's Crab in the back, waiting for a position. Signs for Innocent, but SRG got the neutral objective. Kai with the chase now onto Cram. No flicker available. Kelra wants to go with the chase as Kimo. It cuts him off.
He doesn't have a Wrath of Druid.
No, he doesn't. Trade it, but if SRG can stop these three members from recalling, it's going to be massive.
The pincers here. Uni comes in. This is going to be bad for ONIC.
Oh, watch how stormy he goes. We're trying to disperse the damage. Kyrie able to get the fine blade as Cram. Tries to get him down. Wave up top, and the Lord is going to come crashing down, but the mini wave's actually going to spawn in time. Look P there. Kyrie with a Tempest of Blades gets him out. Look P against 3 on this Uranus.
All he's got to do is keep him away from the base as ONIC tries to clear this Lord. All he's got to do is buy a little bit more time.
The Lord and the minions almost won SRG the game.
Not over yet. SRG's still at the door. They're waiting for another wave to come down.
Oh no, Frigid Glacier, the Frozen as well. Innocent jumps over to Montfort, but now he's going to Kelra. Going with the lazy duet by Innocent. Takes him Uni.
Kyrie's trying to save it, but Uni wants to stop him. Kyrie gets the shutdown, the double, the back and forth. Neither team wanting to give this up.
We got
the wise man once said.
Mr. Cram on the hill, though. Can you imagine that? The guy's like up in front, always flanking.
Tie game mode. The problem is Lord spawns on boss side, long lane, looking hard for ONIC.
Oh, he's going to jump in. Oh, when is he going to burst it down? Straight up, what was that damage? Kai and Kelra together with the combo. Now it's up to Stormy and Uni, Cram and Yums in a 4v5.
Uni needs to find an angle in before Kelra shreds this down. Kyrie as well.
They got no red tree. They gotta play it slow. Kelra jumps with the BMI over on Cram. Now it's Lil P zoning in the backline as Cram tries to run away. BMI back again from Kelra as Lil P tries to stop Uni from getting into this Lord pit.
In the backside, a big kick from Yums.
Over on Sans now with the follow-up. Yums goes down to Kelra. ONIC playing this game. Wave up top is good for SRG, but ONIC want to go for the Lord. Wave, wave, wave.
Someone's got to go back and someone's got to stay.
Oh my God.
Because if they lose this Lord, they may not survive the day.
Kelra over the blazing duet. Stormy gets out the Crimson Beacon. That's going to be him jumping back again with a nature from Kelra. Sans pops down the Frigid Glacier. It stuns Uni. Kai gets a shutdown. Cram's first death in game 1. Up top gonna fall down as well as Kai deals with the waves, but now it's gonna be the Evolved Lord into the bottom lane. Winter Crown bought again after using the Wind of Nature in that previous fight. Good P.
Looking for an angle in, they're able to make their way forward.
Defense. Oh, Kelra! Again with the jump, it's Keyboard, who's able to find the right of the Giant. Innocent falls, Uni's next, Crab and Yums cannot defend. ONIC come back in game number 1.
It took 20. ONIC came back last game. Late game. They had zero control in the beginning, but were able to still get the win, and SRG continue to evolve and grow. They're willing to risk it with some different picks. This is something they lacked in the beginning of the tournament, and we're already seeing how much more they're adapting to current meta.
Dora.
I wonder, I mean, had to be, whoa, a lot of damage on the Keyboy.
Toe the fracture, not even there, it's just a passive Kai. Jumps in, picks up the kill, Yum's gonna be very low. ONIC strike first this time around, and they instantly go into enemy jungle.
Beautiful rotation from Loopy and Kyrie coming to that mid lane. Yumes is going to try to stop it, but he may get taken out here.
Yeah, Kyrie is able to take it. Now he jumps on Yumes. There's a few more hits to take another. He's on the board. Now it's 2.
One of the highest prioed heroes in the meta right now.
He's going to go in on Cram. He's going to get bursted down. Suns picks him up. Look, he's able to walk Yumes down. Keyboy doing the same thing now over to the purple buff. Uni still just level 3. It's like deja vu to game 1, but it's reversed. It's ONIC with the control. 2 kills at the start. Neutral objective without even using the retribution. Really making that aggressive move. Double immobilization onto Lutpi, but he doesn't care. Keyboy got a position. Flicker after the Triad. Connects on Innocent. He wasn't expecting it. Now an all-in on Yumes. Under tier 2. A Flicker burnt out already.
And Uni, Innocent, slightly behind. Nothing too crazy. Does hit level 7. Taking a lot of damage.
That's why they went for the Lilia, man. Baraz is just gonna get shredded down, has to flicker out. He has the consecration still. Free retry now as Yumes is able to find the town rage on Keyboy, but he doesn't care as Kelra pops into Zaman Force. Lutpi with the consecration gets away. That is nothing to Lutpi. Uni and Innocent.
Yeah. It's a lot of mouths to feed when everything's being taken from you. ONIC already at a 4,000 gold lead, a lot of damage on a Loopy though. They're gonna go under the tower.
Yep. Again with the black shoes, just reacting to the Tyrant's Rage. The taunt lands on Yumes, and that's the damage of the Glooms. Kelra picking up a turret for free as ONIC zone SRG away from that.
And Keyboy's been loving just hanging out in these bushes, waiting for the next target to come along.
He is the bush.
He is the bush. Keybush.
He's a tree. Conceal from Keyboy. Look at the play again. Big chomp down now. He goes in with the flicker as well, but it's only Keyboy. Suns first crab down. They're able to get Keyboy, but now it's gonna be Kelra with the Zaman Force, popping him down. That's Uni in the back, going for the kill, finding one, and the traitor Kai walks up, and Uni finally a bit of retaliation. Jumps on again, the Purify out, but now he's gonna be on cooldown as Lutpi looks for the chase and finds the kill onto Uni.
I think ONIC's gonna give him time to breathe. I don't think Ooh, Innocent in a bad spot.
He's gonna have to flicker out of this, man. There's no way. He might not even flicker, he might just take it. Keyboy with a flicker in the Wrath of the Dryad. Innocent fed to Kelra. Again, not given space to farm. Yumes, body block from the rest. They feed another over to Kelra.
Sometimes you gotta just take it, Mirko. A long way away.
Can SRG do what ONIC did to them in game number 1? Those are the questions that we need to ask right now. With this kind of composition, it's gonna be difficult. They don't have the clear. Holy Shield already down, up top again. Now down below, Lutpi ushers those minion waves in to deal with the Holy Shield. Takes a bit of a beating. But it's all for the orange buff to be taken by Kai, who's 5 levels ahead. Yumes with the rage, but it's going to be responded over by Suns with the black shoes. Now it's the taunt lands on Cram, and again it's Kelra. Oh, a big chop down thrown again, but he has to purify Cram low. Has to flicker back, and that's 2 big flickers as Kai secures the Lord.
They do bide some time. Yeah. Was it a flex, or what is it, a misplay?
We'll see with the result of the game. Comes down to that. Deathless Welcome coming out onto the Uranus now with no winner crown, no problem. Silence deals with him. Wave in the mid lane is good. ONIC gonna look for the slow build up into the siege right now as they go over the top lane. Lutpi holding in the front. It's gonna be Kai with the dash in forward as Kelra jumps in. Again, the fracture lands on Yumes. Lord cleared out. Black Shoes comes down. Uni goes down. Keyboy with a rapid drive to the back lane. Is now gonna be Innocent with a pickup, but ONIC clean sweep. SELAMAT Red Giants to make it a top 8.
Saya lagi di rumah deh guys. Jangan lupa like, comment, and subscribe.